If you are concerned about incorporating AI into your qualitative research or any kind of research that you are doing, then these two tools will be helpful for you. So the first one is Stress Chatbot, and the second one is Stress Framework Assistant. And I'm going to also show you how to use this one. Any question that you have about the best way of incorporating AI into your research or integrating AI ethically into your research, this tool can help you to answer any question that you have. The second tool is more about an assessment. So let's say you have a document or an IRB application, and then you want to find out whether you have effectively communicated how you want to use AI to help you to do your research. This tool is going to help you. Let's say you are sending a manuscript to a publisher and you use AI and you want a system to evaluate and give you some feedback about the best way that you have to communicate how you incorporated AI into your research or your document. This tool will be very helpful for you. So for now, they are free to use. I put a link in the discussion or the comment section, and you'll be able to get access to it. And if you have any question, let me know. So let's start with the stress chatbot. So let's assume that you don't know how to disclose the use of AI in your research paper. You can ask a question like, how do I disclose AI in my research paper? In this way, the system can give you some information about the best way, but you also have to be more specific. A little background information about the research will help the system to give you a tailored response, right? For now, let's ask this question and see what we're going to get. So let's say you ask the system, how do I disclose AI use in my research paper? It starts with giving you a summary, giving a direct answer, the best way to disclose your AI into your research. And it goes ahead to break things down. We're using the stress model. The stress model, an acronym standing for all these 6 pillars. And then the system has broken down the best way of disclosing. So you get a very good information and also give you an example of disclosing the AI use in your paper, right? And also give you a checklist for you to review. And also you can ask further questions if you are not clear about any response. You can ask and the system will be able to provide you that information. So let me ask another question and then see what the system is going to provide me. I use AI to help me to make sense of my data. Specifically, I use ChatGPT to help me to identify information that is significant from the data and also develop codes and themes to help me to address my research question. What is the best way of disclosing this information in my research paper? So this is the prompt that I provided. So let me see what I will get a very good response. It always starts with a summary giving you specific answer to your question. It's first give you the summary, providing information about the best way to present that information. So you have to present that information in your methodology session. And also you have to make some clear information about your responsibility. What kind of decision did you make when you got the output? And then, so yes, so you see how, it first gives you a summary and then it goes ahead and provide you detailed information based on the components of stress. It also provides you an example of a way that you can disclose the use of AI. So you see how the system has provided you a template for provide you how to describe the use of AI. So technically it's telling you that, okay, so you use AI to help you to identify information that is significant and also develop themes. You review the output, making sure that everything is right. So you have the final say. You made the decision about the output and then you refine some of them if needed. So you use the AI as a way of assisting you to make sense of your data. Okay, so this one is more about information about what kind of steps that you took to help overcome biases that the AI may have. So these are all examples. So you just have to see how it's structured and also you can write on your own, right? So that's what the system can provide you. So try it and see what you think. And then let's look at the second one. The second one is stress framework assistance. Look at this one is like evaluator of the document that you have produced. Let me show you what I have here. So imagine this one is a manuscript and you're about to submit, and you want a system to review and give you information. If there's a dimension of AI use, did you present that information well? What are the risks involved? So it gives you a report, and then it can also provide you some recommendations. So let's use this one and see what we'll find. So I'm attaching the manuscript and I'm saying that, can you access the attached document? And then let's see what the system will do. So it always starts with a summary. So it's giving you a summary of the document, what the document is all about. And then it has given you assessment, right? So you can see that based on the 6 pillars of stress, in terms of sensitivity is very low. So that no human subject data was used in this study or this report. And then you can see transparency is very low. So this one is assessing the risk in terms of ethical use of AI, right? So it looks like everything is low and also giving you the meaning of the score. So if it's high or critical, then the system is telling you that there's an issue with your document. You have to look into it. And then the system broke down about the meaning of all these ratings and then provided recommendations, right? So as you can see, it starts with providing you a summary, and then overall the risk is very low. So that's very good news, right? And then it gives you the breakdown based on the stress model, right? So the stress framework has 6 pillars and sensitivity, transferability, responsibility, ethics, and also giving explanations. And yes, so that's what it's going to give you. So this is what I have for you. If you want to learn how to create these tools, then you can attend a seminar I'm having in January. So I'm going to have a seminar. If you want to create your own chatbot like this one and also your own stress framework, then this webinar will be useful for you. So it's a 2-day webinar starting on the 7th of January and ends on the 8th of January. It's a 5-hour webinar learning everything about ethically incorporating AI into your research. If you want to develop your own tools like what I've showed you, then this webinar will be very helpful for you. So I'll put the link of the webinar in the description section. You can click on it and also book. And if you have any question, let me know. I'll be happy to address them for you. So my email address is info@drphilipedu.com. Thank you so much for your time.